I didn't know what I was doing. Sorry about that, y'all. Sorry, I didn't know what I was doing. I was just screwing up over here. Oh, let me get that together a little bit. Maybe we'll have a little more fun. Jeez. What's going on, everybody? Let me know you're in the building. Actually, while y'all are getting in here, getting set up, I guess I should get myself a little loosened up. It's been a busy but productive evening. Y'all know that I'm going to be a little agitated this evening, so I'll give you that apology right now. Not completely agitated, but let's see. Green beans, toilet paper, cherry Coke, pickles. I can't tolerate pickles. What's going on, Vaughn? What's going on, Bill? Let me just y'all know what I'm doing. Only takes a couple seconds. Get in here. Give me the subjects. Give me the subjects. You know we got to talk about. Y'all want to talk more NCAA? Y'all want to talk about them still going at Adidas? Is that what we're going to discuss this evening? Tater rounds and stir fry. Huh. We're gonna talk about new incoming players, outgoing players. Y'all tell me what would you like to discuss the most? Just let me know. Hmm. On my way, finishing touches. There you go. Actually, I'm gonna turn on my air conditioner while I'm out here. So give me 1 second. This muggy, I can't handle that. Mm, a bit muggy. Mm. Okay, I'm on my way. On my way back to town. Woo! Woo! What a day! What a day! Good news today. Thank goodness. I'm listening. Tell me the good news. Did I miss something? Oh, hold on. Pop that cam back on. What's going on, Cashmere? What's going on, Antron? What's good? Yeah, my man Kenny. Listen, Antron, y'all didn't read it? Y'all didn't read it before? Tip, my God, temperature control is the most valuable resource one could have. If you agree, then DFH Company is the company for you. Simply dial 968-6222. Woo! And I'm right under the air conditioner. I needed that. Oh my God, I needed it so bad. Hello. What's going on, Bobby? Saying NCAA is like saying Candyman in the mirror. It's like not tucking your chain when Debo comes around. Scary stuff. Cardinal Cam, that's at 100% what Steve Rummage's general theory was by the end of the conversation. That was certainly a good development. Still not confident, and see, that's pathetic. Will, you're absolutely right, and that's what the shame is. Damn, that turmoil just keeps on coming. I know. Shawson, hope is a dangerous thing. I'm getting my hopes up with the NCAA, Chuck. I feel you. NCAA is garbage. Is red right? I hope. My hope's gonna get crushed. Oh yeah. Listen, I can be that guy. I can be that guy today. Did we use a salad fork for eating dinner? So the NCAA would have, you're right, Bill. Right. Listen, everybody read that Kenny Johnson stuff. I told you from the beginning. Listen, I know I don't even want to recap everything, but when we're talking about stuff like that, listen, when Brian Bowen Sr. had 2 interviews with the FBI, has Louisville ever given you any money? No, I've never gotten any money from Louisville. Second time, has Louisville ever gotten any, listen, a week later, they gave him a week to think about it, came back to talk to him, maybe a couple of days, came back and talked to him. Has Louisville ever given you any money? No, I've never received any money from Louisville. Then you all of a sudden forget everything about all your other trips with Oregon and everything else. You get on the stand and say, yeah, I was getting kicked out. Then Kenny Johnson met me in the parking lot. It was a lie. Y'all knew it was a lie. I told y'all it was a lie. Hey, y'all, I read through every single word of the entire court document. Every single word. That shit's long. I read it all. You could see every single visible. I didn't need this stuff to come out today, to the FBI part of it. It was all there the whole time. But people just go like this. All they want is penalty violation. That I read every word, period, every redacted name. I read it. It was lies. It was non-substantial. It was non-corroborable. You could see the lies all in it. All you needed was the testimony to show even more. That's what I'm saying. So if you and Will, the point is you're still not confident. I get it. Hold on. That is funny. Yeah, I saw. I think I saw the hope on Twitter too. The proof is yes. Will, Rick, and Adidas. That's why you started hearing about Adidas paying Zion. That's why that stuff is coming out. How the hell would Adidas's name end up in a conversation with Zion? You kidding me? You joking, right? You're joking. You're joking that we're trying to talk about Adidas is an official booster and no other shoe company is. Bullshit. Hold on one second, y'all. I got to grab something really, really quick. Hold on. Oh, no. Hold on, y'all. Give me like 25 seconds, maybe. Maybe a little more than that. 80 seconds. I want to do it before we get started, before we get carried away. I don't want to get interrupted again. 1 second. But yeah, that Zion and Adidas name coming up, that's a witch hunt. Again, y'all don't realize, and I was talking to Steve about this. Y'all don't realize how much money is being won and lost in this whole thing. This is big time business. This is huge business. The news coming out, the way the news comes out, the way all that money starting to move down to Texas. I was talking to Steve about when Louisville won. Appreciate it, Will. When y'all remember when Louisville won the national championship, how much Adidas was on display and how much Adidas profile came up. how they tried to put Nike in every single championship. And then think about this, y'all. The whole Adidas investigation started a couple of months after Adidas sponsored Louisville with that $126 million. Adidas changed the endorsement game of universities by going straight to Louisville. That's when the investigation started. That's not random. It's not just coincidental. That's what it was from the beginning, and it shows. But some other people got stuck in it too. What's going on, Bickett? We just breaking a KJ is free. These damn kitty supplies going to shade it the other way. Oh, it's gonna get spun. Don't worry about that. Is this assistant gonna happen, Bickett? I don't know, man. I don't know. But here's the thing: I don't want to get my hopes up too high on the assistant, because it's so perfect. I don't want to like, if somebody told me it was going to happen, I wouldn't believe it until I saw the paperwork. That's how perfect this guy would be to the University of Louisville. It'd be awesome. It would be absolutely awesome. Hold on. Let me check it real quick. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Yeah, I caught up with that. What's going on? Look, what is it going on? It's always something going on. Appreciate it. May the fourth be with you. Yeah, James, we are owed a hell of a lot more than apologies. We still talking about Katina Powell's ledger was written in pencil, supposed to be over 3 years of records. Bullshit. No, so yeah, we are owed a lot of. I don't want to use the word, but we owed some back pay child support. some serious back pay. Pay him shut his mouth and blame the other shoe company. 100%. Was Michigan Adidas then too? Nope. You know Michigan's been Nike or Jumpman forever. Hold on. Y'all know good and well. Like I said, they're gonna say, listen, you're still on probation from stuff that your coach was cleared for after probation started, but it's still probation. And Jordan Fair didn't warn the NCAA that somebody might be doing something. So we're going to add on the stuff Rick Pitino was cleared for, and the unfair probation and the unfair bans and the heavy-handed, and we're just going to keep on adding and keep on doubling down. And we got to stop Louisville. I do. Listen, y'all know how I am. I do enjoy a good fight. I do enjoy a good fight against the man, but I've always felt like this. In the movie Gladiator, the worst part in the entire movie, the part that makes me cry to this day, in the movie Gladiator. You want to know that movie could have been the perfect movie. It probably still is. The fact that I can still get emotional when Maximus had his arms up in the air and he's punctured his lung before the fight. I enjoy a good underdog fight. Listen, tie one hand around behind my back, bring the lions out the ground, and then don't puncture my lungs. So I can't even fight. golly, that was just, it was just the worst. It was a piece of crap. He said, patch it up and send him out there. God's word. Just as we discussed a while back, no paper trail, no proof of nothing. Right. Y'all put together 8 months of bank records, didn't see anything that matched up with anything. Well, maybe he took out 600 and then he held on to it. And then that day he took out 400 and that's 1,000. And then one day he took $23. And if we add it all up, this 14, oh Jesus, like this is stupid. This has been stupid. Y'all know this has been stupid. And anybody who's been, he had to do it. Where did money come from? Like what Katina, where did money come from? Like this is stupid. This is absolutely stupid. Look at the big picture in the middle of ESPN, Nike. Yeah, now all of a sudden there's a Phil Knight 80 tournament out of nowhere. Right, Bill. Right. Signed and sealed. Wait a minute. Are you telling me it got signed and sealed? Because I ain't heard about it. Hold on. No, Michelle, what do you mean you just now got your notification? I hate when I don't get the notifications the right way. Hold on. Hate when I don't get. Hold on. Listen, hold on. You just sent me that. I'm in August. Listen, Michigan. That's a good call. Michigan drops Adidas will return to Nike athletic apparel in 2016. There's no way that Michigan was Adidas that year in 2013, right? That is funny. See, that's big business, man. That's big business. I don't know what planet y'all been on, but big business, they changed the rules. Big business. I don't know why y'all want to act so blind about this stuff. Yeah, they owe us a banner. Yeah, they owe us a damn banner. Right, Chuck. Yeah, Chuck. That's called the death penalty. Look, we're not allowed to do stuff like that. With somebody else that's just cute, cute. Oh, his uncle got a job. Not with us. Good to see the car smack Vandy. Get ready to get that regional. Dan McDonald he's not messing around. Dan McDonald let y'all know. Listen, Andy Brashear, I'm not about to sit here with an empty stadium in regionals. I'm gonna start putting the pressure on you. Dan McDonald, top 5 coach in the country. His word carries notes. Right. She had a crayon in the notes and they believed it. That's what I'm saying. That was just stupid. That you're absolutely right, Cardinal Cam. No, Michigan was Adidas in 13, Jumpman about 3 or 4 years. Okay. I mean, I believe it. Just sounds funny. Yeah, but I knew they weren't going to let them stay Adidas. Baylor was Adidas. Louisville and Baylor were doing those color structures. They were changing the shirts. They were changing the outfits. They were changing the game. Baylor, they had to get Baylor out of that Adidas gear too. Adidas just had a good relationship with Louisville. They misjudged Louisville. They misjudged that $126 million. They didn't see that coming. Adidas made a power move. They did not see that coming. You think billion-dollar companies like Nike won't put a couple of, you remember how goofy my man, what's my man's name from the scheme? Y'all remember how Christian Dawkins was like, what are y'all talking about? Like, we don't pay coaches. Like FBI informants were trying to get Christian Dawkins. He was like, that's bribery. He's like, we don't do that. Like, what are you saying? And the dude's like, it's my money. You're gonna pay the coaches. Christian Dawkins was like, all right. and I just took the money. Y'all remember that? Like, I mean, Christian Dawkins gave that to y'all. Christopher, you want to get your hopes up too? Michigan was in decent. Okay, fair enough. Take the hat off, please. Man, I've been wearing this hat since I've been in college. Oh, but I feel good try. Baseball found Vandy. Coach is fighting for the fans in the stands, pushing for regionals in the bill. Right. I do enjoy all this. Was the D school to the national championship? Yeah, okay, yeah, big. I did catch that. 2013. You get Robbie. I get fired up thinking about it. Listen, I get worried that I'm gonna scare people away when I get passionate about anything. I am passionate. Listen, I have anxieties and all that good stuff. I have the random emotion, but here I can let it all out. But I worry about scaring people off. Golly, I gotta do this, y'all. I gotta do this. I gotta do this one more time, just for y'all own sake, and our just for our sanity. Let's do this really, really quick, y'all. Okay, let's go theater mode. Okay. You got me fired up talking about these issues 100%. Okay, I'm gonna come back to this page in a couple of seconds. Ooh. Guess what I get to do, y'all? This is always my fun part of the night. And if you're enjoying your cocktails, please take a sip during this short intermission. Y'all get the point. I get to use my awesome headphones that, thanks to the support of the channel, I get to whip them out for these moments. Okay, let's do a share. I want y'all to check it out. Let me close this before I make a mistake. Okay, let's share.
I don't even want to tell my story as much as I want to tell the bigger story, in my opinion.
In the basketball agency world, Christian is like a mastermind.
For a young guy, incredibly well connected.
He wanted money to run a sports agency.
My investor, Jeff D'Angelo, says we should fund coaches. That is essentially bribery. I'm trying to tell him that makes no sense.
Y'all were out here calling me a conspiracy theorist. Stop getting the wool pulled over your eyes. These companies and these businesses, and they're using different legal rules, y'all. They're literally, hold on one second. They literally, these big companies use the law to their advantage. That's the nicest thing I can say about this. Like that, I don't know how to say it without getting banned from YouTube. They're using legal means to do business. This is a fact. Like y'all saw it. This guy, he played it out for you.
Story, in my opinion.
In the basketball agency world, Christian is like a mastermind.
For a young guy, incredibly well connected.
He wanted money to run a sports agency.
My investor, Jeff D'Angelo, says we should fund coaches. That is essentially bribery. I'm trying to tell him that makes no sense. Because this is my money. You're going to do what I tell you to do.
Christian had no idea Jeff D'Angelo was an FBI agent trying to build a coach's bribery case.
You think I'm a conspiracy theorist? When a couple of months after Adidas signs the first mega deal straight with the university in college sports history by sponsoring the stadium and the field, and a couple months later, an FBI agent is now trying to start a bribery case, and they kick in the door and say, we want Rick Pitino or you going to jail. Are you insane? Are y'all what? What?
I was like, you think paying coaches makes sense? Cool. I told the coaches what was happening. Listen, bro, this guy's stupid. Let's go in here. I'm going to take the money and keep it.
You literally cannot make this up.
Christian was the one they went after as a centerpiece of this whole thing.
He made it clear he didn't want to do what he was being asked to do.
Who are the good guys here?
I was charged with wire fraud, bribery. My maximum sentence was 200 years. What? They said,
What?
We want you to give us Rick Pitino. Bro, this
What?
guy's stupid. Let's go in here. I'm going to take the money and keep it.
You literally cannot make this up.
Christian was the one they went after as a centerpiece of this whole thing.
He made it clear he didn't want to do what he was being asked to do.
He made it clear he didn't want to do what they were asking him to do. Y'all, when I saw that little arrow, that little chart with the arrows, I was like, there ain't no way this is a full FBI. There ain't no way this is a real FBI structured sting operation. That looked like a pathetic display. Like I said, no disrespect to the FBI because they're listening right now. But when I saw that arrow going agent, coach, player, I'm just like, that's not real. That's an assault. That's an attack. That's like, you can see how silly that looks. Yeah, you can see how silly that looks. This was it. This was the biggest fraud perpetrated on college basketball in history.
And keep it.
You literally
It's the
cannot make this
biggest
up.
fraud ever.
Christian was the one they went after as a centerpiece of this whole thing.
He made it clear he didn't want
Give
to do
us
what
Rick
he was being
Pitino.
asked to do.
Who are the good guys here?
I was charged with wire fraud, bribery. My maximum sentence
200 years.
What? They said to me, we want you to give us Rick Pitino.
Sean Miller, the head coach of Arizona. Will Wade, the head coach of Louisiana State University.
Remember, two of those coaches were employed less than 6 months ago. One of them still employed and just got Adam Miller out of the hands of Kentucky. Rick Pitino was exiled from college sports. This is insane.
The whole thing was manufactured. The whole thing was arguably entrapment.
Entrapment,
Someone's
yes.
preventing information from being out there. This is bigger than me.
Did you do anything wrong, Christian?
Did I do anything wrong?
Michelle, what's going on? Bruce Pearl's boys walking around McDonald's bag. I know, Bill. And here's the thing: when you point out what other schools will get away with, this is one of the games they use against you. Like, you're not allowed to point out anything else. You're only allowed to talk about what you. So, like, Louisville, don't point out them. No, I'm pointing out the inconsistencies. Any court case you're ever in, you go look at other decisions and compare it. When you're fighting a case, you go look for legal precedents and you use that legal precedents for your case. So when I go look at Will Wade or Sean Miller, no, this is how you fight any kind of smart people who are fighting, legal battles or disciplinary battles. You use precedent for other cases. Like I said, you go get a Supreme Court decision and you use it as an example. Like, geez, don't y'all know that? How much revenue we get? Right, the Cardinal Cam. We do get cleaned out every time listen, our fines were ridiculous. Our fines were so stupid. It was like Louisville's the only people that can afford to even pay the kind of fines we got levied on us. Like it looked like almost a money grab then. Our money went straight to the NCAA's pocket. And we got the year, and we got a lifetime of probation. Like that's I didn't see it at all. I was checked out. What's going on, RL Holt? And kept the money. Yeah. Adidas gave us infrared jerseys at a championship. I believe Nike flipped Wisconsin. Of course, Nike's got to flip the state schools. They have to. They thought they could get away with letting these schools go. They saw how big their revenue dropped, and they saw Adidas was moving up the ladder, and just the Kanye Yeezy experiments and all that. Like Adidas tried to lowball Kobe, and when those Kobe's first hit, it was like, nah. Adidas has had bad leadership, bad business leadership. So they used other means. It's like, their creative control, their creativity department got lazy, got sloppy. They stopped competing. I talked about that during the show. Sometimes you got to hire smart people, not experienced people. Experienced people stuck in their ways. They make bad decisions. Again, Nike used its trump card, going straight to, what do you call it? What do you call it when big businesses bribe government? There's a government term for it. Lobbyist. Yeah. Nike money, lobbyist, government intervention is what happened here. It's not conspiracy. You know how much money Adidas made off of Louisville championship and Lamar? You know how much money Adidas made off? Adidas paid for that 120 however $million deal. Adidas paid for that whole deal in one. That was a 7-year contract. They paid for that in 1 year of having Lamar Jackson, Heisman Trophy winner Lamar Jackson. They got $100 million in advertisement off of Lamar Jackson owning the name, image, and likeness of him in his college career. You kidding me? You kidding me? You know why Adidas didn't freak out though? And why Adidas hasn't been in the Supreme Court fighting this? Because Adidas is a soccer, but Adidas is maneuverable. Adidas is the Nike market, Nike's trying to get into the soccer. Nike was trying to get into the European market, into the world market. Adidas got that on lock. Adidas and Kappa or something like that. Like those markets, it's just Nike doesn't want to. They can't crack those soccer markets the same way. And then Adidas, who dominates the soccer market, where it's important everywhere else, they came in and they were cracking this basketball market over the head. So in America, Nike has a governmental influence advantage, NCAA advantage, where they can go to Mark Emmert and your boy up the street to the east. They fight. Yeah, they fight, but not like they can't fight the same way. I want my banner back too. I 100% agree. When with the Power Five, it's coming. Don't worry, Brian. It's coming. It's coming. I mean, listen. I want to present the theory, and then you go take the baton and just like the reason I say these theories is because I just want you to notice when the Courier Journal puts out an article about Louisville, and when they put out it, and then 3 years from now, you could say, okay, Marcus was right. I don't want to sway you, but I want you to pay attention. I want you to be smarter. I want everybody to be smarter. Hold on. Yeah, I just want everybody to eat. Alphabet Boy scheming. The whole setup. Yeah, he just explained how he got set up. And listen, if he hadn't kept that money and put it under his mattress, y'all realize they froze all his bank accounts and assets, so he wouldn't he was facing 200 years, and he wouldn't have been able to hire a lawyer. Hold on. Think about that. He wouldn't have had the money to hire a lawyer if he hadn't kept all of that money and put it at his mom's house where his mom could bring it in. Thank God his parents were just off the grid. That's the only way he had legal representation, y'all. 200, they stuck him in a cell next to El Chapo. Y'all think that's just FBI or the government's cracking down on cheating. You threatened him with 200 years and you stuck him in a cell next to El Chapo. Y'all stuck M16 military style rifles in his face in a Vegas hotel. That's intimidation at its highest level. Y'all think that's just normal? This is what we do. Nah. No. I said it 4 years ago. I said it 5 years ago. I said it 2 years ago. When the scheme came out, I said it then, and I'm saying it now. That's big business intimidation. Y'all gonna have to just it's not just in these movies y'all watch. It's not just that's just not something. That's just not a that's people getting stuff done at a high level. That's just not fantasy stuff. Yeah, it's a paper trail. Michael Avenatti literally said, I can listen. He said, this is before he was going at Nike. He said, I want to talk to the NCAA. He said, I can prove to the NCAA that Duke and Nike have been paying Zion Williamson. They raided all of his offices, put him in jail, and he was facing 150 years. Michael Avenatti got the Trump administration to settle. But Michael Avenatti could not get a Nike and Zion connection in front of a judge. Think about that. You have Trump's administration fighting a court case with Stormy Daniels. And that's just a video or tape or whatever issue they had. You couldn't even get the billion-dollar industry that is Nike. You couldn't even get to the negotiation table. Why would the feds instantly go and kick in Michael Avenatti, a lawyer, seize his computer, seize all his records, put him in jail because he said, I got the goods on Nike. You think Nike didn't use their influence to get his? This is a lawyer who's going at the president. The president couldn't get his door kicked in. The president couldn't accuse him of extortion. No, but Nike could. You think Michael Avenatti been doing that for years? You think he all of a sudden got to Nike and said, you know what? Now I'm gonna start extorting billion-dollar companies. If y'all believe that, y'all are insane. Or y'all know people who believe that are willingly ignorant. Sorry. And I'm I'm not being rude. I'm not being rude on purpose if you think it's being rude. I got to catch up a little bit. Zion got paid in high school. I mean, golly, like you had to clip the guy at Clemson got fired for even mentioning Zion's name. A football guy at Clemson said basically we did the same thing they did with Zion. because Rick was the first person saying, if you want to fix college basketball, this is when they went after Rick. If you want to fix college basketball, you got to get the shoe companies out of the game. Because Rick was getting his players bullied. When Rick would sign a player who was at a Nike AAU team, if they committed to Louisville, the player wasn't allowed to play on the Nike team anymore. So imagine if you committed to Louisville and you went back to practice and the coach said, you can't play on this team if you're committed to Louisville. And you don't even know why. This happened. This happened to Rick Pitino. He's like, fuck. You know, what am I supposed to do now? Like, could you imagine being Rick Pitino? You've been recruiting a kid for a year and a half. You identified him as a prospect, build a relationship with him and his family. You get him on campus, you get him home. He says, Coach, out of all these schools, I want to come play for you. He commits to you. Three days later, a week later, he calls you and says, Coach, some things came up. I'm not gonna be able to come to Louisville. And Rick's like, what do you mean? Are you staying close to the home or something like that? No, it's just some things like I was with my team and they said I can't play with my AAU team if I'm committed to Louisville, and I just can't come to Louisville. That's been happening to Rick for 20 years. 20 years. Thursday. So you're getting set up. Oh, Thursday. That's 48 hours. Unfortunately, a smart decision. That's funny. No, that just shows you it didn't have anything to do with Smirk. That's what that shows you. Chuck Smirk gets somebody else off, it's fine. That shows you it's not. Listen, I like blaming Chuck Smirk too. It's fun. We just learned it wasn't about Chuck Smirk from the beginning. We learned that we were getting railroaded. Having Chuck Smirk even proves he's good at what he does. But when it came to Louisville, all of a sudden you think he forgot how to work with the NCAA? No, he didn't forget everything he learned. No, we went and got the best guy. If you get the best lawyer who has an impeccable history, then all of a sudden your lawyer forgets how to do his job. What are you going to say? Something went on that wasn't the lawyer's fault because I went and got the best lawyer. The lawyer didn't all of a sudden decide you're the one client that he's going to lose his reputation on. But I feel you. I like making fun of him too when I'm taking out my frustration. Got control of ESPN. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what they've been doing. Sorry. Yeah, like, okay, and here's the thing. Out of my theories, I could be wrong about one or two things, but the general picture, if your antennas don't say something ain't right, then you got the problem. Bickett, fair enough. Mm. Right. Like I said, y'all watch that whole thing. Y'all watch that whole documentary. Listen, if the stuff wasn't true, they would have shut down the documentary. If it wasn't true. Like these theories, these conspiracy theories are, like I said, they're not just like random, come from nowhere. It's like Erastus, you just not getting here. Yeah, I mean, all of them are but see, all of them are tired of being under the complete thumb. You know what I'm saying? I remember the press conference specifically. That's why we didn't get Luke. Yeah, right. Rick was getting Luka Garza back then. Yeah, like, look, Steve still, you're gonna have to ask Steve about the Luka Garza conversation. How many players did Rick sign, influence? Unlimited. In 40 hours, every listen to Midnight on the beach. Right. Look, unless are you gonna have good service by the beach, Michelle? Charles, they just used that against him. Yep. PJ, he had monsters. Rick recruited monsters. Not all, but so many of them got influenced by something at the last minute. So people were just like following Rick around the recruiting trail. And then you know, offering something. Rick had Anthony Davis. No, not trying. They did. They reorganized the board at Louisville. That's why you get leaks out of Louisville now. Because the people who are put in there to undercut. Listen, think about it. Louisville's board gets reshuffled. You get Tom out. First thing you do, undercut the Yum Center deal. You undercut you undercut all the authority that you know the board of trustees have. Like that stuff is not like y'all think audits on Tom Jurich were just like audits on Tom Jurich were just, we're looking to clean up Louisville. No. That man made more money hand over fist. He wasn't out here doing dirty politics. I mean, you know, if you treat Louisville bad, he check it. That's about it. You sure they got good service by the ocean? I don't know. Yeah. Antonio Blakely. Yeah, Chris, like I don't even have to bring up this situation. Hey, y'all. If we get this dude Ross McMains, if we get this assistant coach, y'all, it's gonna be on. Y'all do realize that, right? If we get this assistant coach, listen. Y'all gonna have to start giving credit to smart people who make good decisions. Wait, hold on. So if we switch to Nike, our problems go away? Yeah. Yes. It's going to the Supreme Court. Somebody's going to the Supreme Court. We were taking it to the Supreme Court back when I was at Louisville. We were taking the Muhammad Lasega case to the Supreme Court. Again, But okay, but what do you do? Like, how high does your Nike lobbyist influence reach? That's the scary part. So much. Mm. Mm. Bo, you haven't heard me talking about the assistant? Bo, listen. Okay, for anybody who hasn't been in here having this discussion, I have the quick assistant coach. It started as a rumor. The rumor looks like, from where it was rumored, it looks like it has some legs to it, right? Assistant coach conversation. I'll be quick. I'm just listen. I'm Sean. Greetings from Disney World. Have a good time. That's funny. That's awesome. That is awesome. Listen, Bo, assistant coach, a possible candidate talks, whatever. Listen to this. He was player development with the Sacramento Kings. 101 player development, personnel player development. That's one of his jobs. Assistant coach, New Zealand national team, assistant coach. G League player development assistant coach. Get my boys ready. He was like player development for the New York Knicks, Sacramento Kings, and I'm kind of like just kind of jumping around at the jobs he done or he's had. Player development Sacramento, works for New York, works in G League. I'll get to the good one later. Bo, this dude worked with Bill Duffy to get players ready for the NBA draft. Bill Duffy is a monster basketball agent. This dude was getting Bill Duffy's players ready for the NBA draft. If Matt goes out and gets a dude that has been helping Bill Duffy's players get ready for the NBA draft, and you put him on my sideline in my locker room, and he's an offensive guy, you put him on my sideline in my locker room listen, agent connections check, personal player development double check. Listen, European to NBA to G League connects triple check. This dude is listen. I would y'all know how we like to do either ors and sacrifices. I would sacrifice a lot for this dude to be on my sideline. His name is Ross McMains. That's his name. Ross McMains. Yes, Bill, you're 100% right about this. You are 100% right with this. No, again, Bo, I'm almost nervous to get my hopes up because that's just too perfect. Kind of. Kenny Payne's more connected on the ground floor as far as players, but once you put that guy in, you can pick out lesser known players and turn them into more monsters than players that are supposed to be monsters, without the ego, without the attitude. You can get BJ Boston. You can get, okay, let's compare them. Let's just say, and I'm not comparing it head to head, but y'all understand what I'm saying. You can get BJ Boston, who has had the best training, the best, personal development, all this good stuff, but he got the ego probably with him too. You know what I'm saying? Or you can get the guy with the talent of BJ Boston, who's a 3-star, without the ego and hasn't had the training. But when you get your hands on him, he gets better faster because he doesn't have the ego. So it's like sending a superstar freshman to deal with a sophomore JJ trainer who's been working out with this guy. This guy who actually prepares people for the NBA draft is working with JJ, and this is a high school, kid who's just had some good personal training getting ready for college. Kenny Payne is good about keeping the focus. Reggie Theus is a good connect. That's a good comparison. Reggie Theus is a big name, a bigger name, of course. So Chester, there's that part, and there's the part that Coach Mack sees what he needs. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, Coach Mack's a great recruiter. I can't be 10 places at once. I can't everyday super personal development, recruit crazy, meetings, be an ambassador, all this good stuff. I need a guy who can lock in when I'm not around. Maybe I do need some more offensive eyes. Maybe Mac is a little more player friendly and thinks you should already know how to do a lot of stuff. Like outside eyes, pro development eyes look different from Mac's. But if you're not scared to bring a good guy in here with good eyeballs and listen to his advice, you're not successful. So yeah, to me, not necessarily humility, but to me, Mac's willingness to step back, look around, get some feedback, and then go about it different ways. That's what I'm happiest about. I'm happy about a guy who can check himself. It cheers me up all the way. So yeah, I am excited about that part. 100%. Am I missing anything? Okay, we did the assistant coaches. We did the NCAA conversation. If y'all are in here, you're new. The YouTube channel always has these shows. Sometimes I don't put them on social media. So make sure you go to the YouTube channel, Made for the Ville, youtube.com/Made for the Ville. One word, MADEFORTHAGVILLE. Definitely, I do appreciate any support for the channel. Y'all keep me here. Like I said, even the smallest donation makes sure I'm here most nights, except for Sundays, or except for if I have a really, really, really terrible day. For the most part, catch me here every night, roughly 11 o'clock. Sometimes my shower and my cleaning runs over and my notes, so I'm a little late to the party, but usually between 11:30, most of the times around 11:15, I will be here. So I do appreciate everybody's support for the channel as well. Let me see if I'm missing anything in particular. Oh my God. I know, listen, anybody who's still around here, y'all need to hear this from me. I want you to see my face and understand how serious this is. Cause listen, y'all know when I say sometimes like household women energy is important. Like I could argue with anybody, but it's just some things a woman has got to tell you, or maybe this is the old school of me that I wasn't gonna know. I was never gonna know. Did y'all know you can take your Amazon returned items to Kohl's and you don't even have to get a box or a package? You can you can click on the return and return your items at Kohl's, and they send it back to Amazon for you and you get a refund? Oh my God. I did not know that. I am about to start ordering everything from Amazon. You mean to tell me I can stop by Kohl's and drop off my opened package and they'll send it back and refund me if I don't like the item? Oh my God. I'm gonna be a household name with the Kohl's cashier ladies and the Amazon drop. I'm gonna have packages sitting on my porch every single day. Oh my God. Secretary told me I can do that. I'm like, listen, you don't know what you're talking about. There's no way that I can just open up this package, look in it, not like what I see, and just drop it off at Kohl's and say, send this back to Amazon for me. Secretary read it and she said, yeah, this is all you have to do. And I'm like, no way. No way. It worked. No, Lauren. No, I didn't know that. Average fan thinks we have to find 5, 6. You're at, yeah, 5 or 6 4-stars in Lexington State. Get it right. Okay, I'm just now catching it up. Hope you well, brother. I've been able to hang on. Say, Billy. Yeah, listen, Billy. I listen. I understand. Never feel bad for falling asleep on me. Peyton Stephen getting the coach at 100%. He still has some good basketball. He takes good care of his body. But I do understand. No, Lauren. No, I didn't know that. Listen. I usually try to, watch my time on how long I'm in the store. Listen, Lauren, it was raining, so there wasn't much traffic out. I went to Kohl's. I took the packages into Kohl's. I'm like, she's like, oh, okay, we got the, the vest, because of a vest that I got for Derby, whatever. She's like, I got the vest and some other stuff, and she just like, look, I held up my phone. They clicked on the barcode, and she was like looking at me, and I'm looking at her, and I'm like, okay, so I got the other stuff too, and she's like, yeah, I know, and I'm like, okay, but you gonna scan, do I need to scan some more stuff? They're looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm looking at them like they crazy. She's like, you need something? And I'm like, what you mean? Like, don't I need a receipt or don't I need something? They're looking at me like, you good. I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna order every I'm going to order everything from Amazon. I mean, not really, but put it this way. I'll hesitate more to order. I'll hesitate less to order anything from Amazon. Albert says he learned it from his wife. Lauren's making fun of me for not knowing this. 5 stars. I knew what you were saying. Our size, I wonder if we ever played a matchup zone. Yeah, but listen, we're gonna change some things. I know that. Don't forget the warranty. I'll never do the warranty. Yes, Raiders. I didn't know that. They also have drop boxes. I'm scared to even learn about the drop box. My God. Kohl's might be another spot. You meet the Kroger lady. Listen, she may or may not be in here now. Who knows? Oh, Casey, I do appreciate you supporting the channel. You are the reason I have to make sure I'm here at night to give you all the information. And keep in mind, this is stuff that I usually save and want to talk about the next day. And sometimes I don't want my competition checking me out too much. But because y'all support the channel, when you enjoy the content, when you enjoy the shows, like I said, any support you give, make sure I'm like, okay, I owe it to the people to give people a good show, give people some good information, get them to things. So I do appreciate it 100%. And any of your support, it either goes to my equipment, my my what you call it, the subscriptions, the equipment. Every once in a while, if y'all donate, I might put it towards the evening cocktail, but I'm sure the cocktail makes the shows a little better. But I do it. Hold on, I do appreciate that. Cold Karen. Circle K is next. Wait, as a drop space for Amazon. How soon before we are Final Four ready? Okay, I'm gonna give you a sneak peek. I was talking with Steve about this team and the recruits and their rankings and stuff, right? So we were talking about what was JJ Traynor, what was Jalen Withers, what were those guys ranked? Okay, so Sam was 14. He was ranked 14. JJ, listen, David Johnson was like 80 something. Jalen Withers was like 102 or something, I think. Do y'all realize right now that Roosevelt Wheeler is number 43 in the entire country of overall players? Roosevelt Wheeler, coming off an injury, is ranked 43 in the entire country. Roosevelt Wheeler is the number 7 ranked big man in the entire country coming off an injury. Roosevelt Wheeler is going to have an NBA draft trainer working with him when he gets here. Mike James is 66 in the entire country. 66. Mike James is going to have an NBA specialist, NBA draft specialist working with him when he gets here. I can't give you a number, but what I'm telling you is if this is your program, you have every reason to be really excited. And again, I don't want to go too far because I won't believe it until I see it. I don't know. Like I said, the rumors. I hate if I got y'all all excited and we don't get them. Sorry. We got a shot at him. I think he would be perfect if we got him. I think y'all should celebrate, throw a party if we get him. But if we do get him, that's the kind of environment you're looking at as far as having your team where it needs to be. So, will the players have to get a pay cut next year's contract? I don't even know. Makes the stories better. Yeah, listen, I probably agree with that. Listen, get out of here. Thanks for hanging out. Get out of here. I will see y'all in the morning, 10 o'clock, 10:04 probably, because I get nervous right before shows. So 10:04, middays with Marcus Raymond, of course, on 93.9 The Build. Please subscribe and hit the like button. It's free. Subscribing is free. Notifications are free. Listen, I'm just going to assume you hating it. If you don't hit the like button or if you don't subscribe to the Made for the Ville channel, I'm going to just assume that you just sneak hating or something like that. Y'all enjoy your evenings. Good night. Have some warm water in the morning.